It's Beer O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Williams Brothers Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Birds and Bees Summer Golden Ale. It's coming in at 4.3% ABV in a 330 milliliter can. Brewed in Scotland, Alloa in Scotland, and it's available in Lidl as part of their beer festival. Now, if some of you are really lucky, by the time I post this video, you might still be able to get some of the Lidl craft beer range. It comes in very quickly and it kind of goes out very quickly in most stores, but if you're lucky enough to see this 4-pack, it comes in a 4-pack of 330 milliliter cans, then hopefully you can pick it up and enjoy it. Clear looking beer, 2 to 3 finger white head, slow moving carbonation with a little bit of fine sediment there floating around in that glass. Can you see that? Let me move my... Trouble is, if I move my head out of the way, the camera wants to focus on my face. There you go. See the fine sediment? Light golden straw coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. The beers were about £1.20 a can, so the pack of 4 was £4.80, something like that for the 4-pack. A light zestiness coming through. A little bit of stinging nettle maybe. It smells pretty good for a golden ale. Now, it's not an American pale ale. It's not advertising itself as an American pale ale or some kind of really hoppy beer. So I'm going to take that into account. It's a golden ale, so something I see a golden ale as something that is quite refreshing and is balanced between the light malt in the beer and the generally light hopping in the beer. It's generally a summer smackdown beer type of thing. Let's dive in. Cheers. For a golden ale, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Very crisp, very clean. Always inviting you in for another taste, just to get back in there and have a sip of the beer. It's light and sweet to begin with. You get the crisp light malts over there, if you like, and then the hops come in, and it's a combination of New World hops, so there's a little bit of orange peel, fleshy blood orange, grapefruit coming through. But that's combined with probably traditional British hops. I don't read cans before we go into the beer review. I like to go in blind so I can give you guys a rough interpretation of what I'm tasting, and then we can get into the kind of the nitty-gritty detail later of reading what hops are in the beer. But I would definitely say that there's some British hops in there. It's stinging nettle like, it's herbal like, it's hedgerow hop like, and that gives a general amount of bitterness as well. Mixed with that stinging nettle flavour comes a bitterness and a slight pepperiness on the back end, and all that comes about because the stinging nettle and the hop are two very close kind of cousins in the Darwin's Wheel of Fortune. What do they call it? Darwin's Tree of Life. It's a cousin. It's the the hop branches off over there and the stinging nettle kind of branches off next to it. So it's a very, very similar species of plant, the hop and the stinging nettle. So when you get a beer that's brewed with British style hops that generally have the similar characteristics to stinging nettles, you get that stinging nettle flavour. It's a nicely carbonated brew as well. You can feel that carbonation pushing the beer around the inside of the mouth. It's zingy, it's fresh, it's crisp. It's a nice beer. It's a really nice beer. Now, I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with Williams Brothers, with the German discount supermarkets, with Aldi, with Lidl. I've had some beers from Williams Brothers. They've been lovely. Talking Head, Pale Ale. Lovely beer, really enjoyed that. The Choco Blocker Milk Stout, I think it's called, Choco Blocker Stout, big 500ml can. Really enjoyed that beer. Really enjoyed that beer. To the point where when the beer festival came back and I seen it there again, I picked it up again. I was like, yeah, well, I'm going to get that again. I want that again. So, but then there's other times where I've had beers from same brewery, Williams Brothers Brewing Company, and they've been terrible. They've been undrinkable. So I was coming into this beer review like, where are we with this beer? Where do we sit in with this beer? And I'm happy to report that it's a really, really good one. I'm happy that I picked up 4 cans, the 4 pack of this, because I could quite easily, even on a cold November's day, as long as it's crisp and refreshing out there, I'll sit Sunday afternoon. I'm quite lucky with the sun in the garden, all year round really. I'll sit in the garden with a bobble hat on and a big jacket and enjoy the afternoon winter sun, or autumn sun should I say, but with a nice golden ale like this, the 4-pack. You haven't even got to put it in the fridge, you just leave it on the table where you're sitting, and that time of year it just keeps it cold. Or of course, if you're drinking it in the summer, you're going to keep it cool. You're going to really enjoy this golden ale in the summer. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I really am. A bright golden summer ale brewed with a blend of pale and lager malts. Cascade. There we go. American Cascade hop. First Gold, which is definitely British, and Amarillo hops, and a late infusion of fresh elderflowers. Fresh elderflowers. Fruity, aromatic, and deliciously refreshing. Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. Ingredients: water, malted barley, malted wheats, hops, elderflowers, and yeast. The elderflowers. Now then, as I say, I don't read cans, so I missed that. Let's see if we can. Now it's pointed out to me, because my grandfather made an awful lot of elderflower wine. He still does. Let's see if we can find the elderflower. Yeah, when you read the side of the can, it's pretty damn obvious when you read the side of the can and then have a taste of the beer. I like that. 4.3% ABV. I could demolish them 4 cans Sunday afternoon in the garden, contemplating life. Yeah, no problem. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. For me, that's an 8 out of 10. Really good value for money. £1.20 a can. Decent stuff. 8 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!